to Empower Your Thinking, the podcast that inspires and fuels your journey to unlocking your full potential. Join host C.T. Johnson on the voyage of self-discovery as he uncovers the keys to a more empowered and fulfilled life. Tune in and elevate your thinking today.
Well, hello, Cerebral citizens. C.T. Johnson here with today's empowering moment topic, the value of failure. We've all faced failure at some point, whether in our careers, relationships, or personal goals. But what if I told you that failure is one of the most valuable tools for growth and success? Let's explore the power of failure, why it's essential for progress, and how to turn setbacks into stepping stones for success. In a world where success is often viewed as the ultimate achievement, failure is frequently seen as something to avoid at all costs. However, failure is not the end. It's an opportunity to learn, adjust, and improve. Research from the University of Phoenix found that 85% of successful entrepreneurs experience significant failures before reaching success. 56% of these entrepreneurs reported that their biggest failures became their most important learning moments. Failure teaches us resilience, adapts our strategies, and reveals the areas where we need to grow. Embracing failure is not about accepting defeat. It's about learning from it and growing stronger. Failure teaches us lessons that success simply cannot. When we fail, we must evaluate our approach, reflect on what went wrong, and find new ways to move forward. This reflection is essential for growth. Thomas Edison found that failure was not the opposite of success, but a key part. He famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." His persistence and willingness to learn from failure led to groundbreaking inventions. Failure often helps clarify our goals, sharpen our skills, and force us to find creative solutions we wouldn't have otherwise considered. It's in our missteps that we often discover the most valuable insights. When we fail, it triggers an emotional response, but it also helps us build resilience. Overcoming failure is a powerful reminder that we are capable of bouncing back, no matter how many times we fall. Psychological Science published a study that people who experience failure and overcome it tend to develop greater psychological resilience. These individuals view challenges as opportunities rather than threats, making them more adaptable to future difficulties. Persevering through failures builds mental toughness, which is essential for long-term success. Finally, failure doesn't just teach us valuable lessons. It also increases the likelihood of future success. Those who fail and learn from it are far more likely to reach their goals in the long run. A report from Harvard Business Review indicates that individuals who embrace failures as a learning tool are 4 times more likely to succeed than those who avoid risk altogether. Embracing failure increases innovation, creativity, and problem-solving skills, all essential for long-term success. Failure is often a prerequisite for success. Without the trials and errors, we wouldn't have the opportunity to perfect our skills, refine our approach, or adapt to changing circumstances. Failure is not something to fear. It's something to embrace. When we redefine failure as a valuable lesson, we transform setbacks into powerful tools for growth. Remember, the most significant achievements often come after the most challenging lessons. If you've failed, it simply indicates you're learning and evolving. The key is not to avoid failure, but to persist through it with a growth mindset. Now, allow me to leave you with 3 empowering challenges for today. Number 1, reframe a recent failure as a learning experience. What lessons can you take from it? Number 2, commit to embracing future failures as stepping stones, not obstacles. And thirdly, share your story of failure with someone else. It may help them see their own setbacks in a new light. Failure is part of the process. Embrace, learn from it, and use it to propel yourself forward. This has been your empowering moment with me, CT Johnson. Be sure to subscribe and rate the podcast wherever you listen so you never miss an episode. For more updates, follow me on Instagram at @IEmpowerLives. Visit my website at ctjohnson.org and feel free to email your questions or comments to info@ctjohnson.org. And remember that a changed life is the consequence of an empowered mind.
Thank you for tuning in to another empowering episode of Empower Your Thinking. Remember, a changed life is the consequence of an empowered mind. Don't forget to subscribe to the podcast for more inspiring content that fuels your journey to unlock your full potential. And for daily empowerment, follow host CT Johnson on Instagram at @IEmpowerLives. Join us next week as we continue this voyage of self-discovery, uncovering the keys to a more empowered and fulfilled life.